Hi guys, and welcome to another recipe. Today we're making churros. Ooh, A lot of you told me that you wanted this recipe, so that's why we're gonna do it. The ingredients that you're gonna use 1 cup of flour, 3/4 of a stick of butter, some sugar and cinnamon. You're gonna need a sleeve and this tip, which is specially for churros, and a cup of water. Okay? We hope you enjoy this recipe. Okay, the first step for this recipe is that we're gonna put the butter in with the water. We're gonna put the 3/4 of the stick of butter, and we're gonna leave it there until it melts. Okay, that's our first step for this recipe. You need to put it in the stove, melt it, and leave it there so that later on we can add the flour. Okay, our next step is that we're gonna add the cinnamon, teaspoon of cinnamon, because we like them to taste like cinnamon, and then we're gonna add all of the flour. Make sure you add it all like Damien just did, completely, not little by little, all of it, and remove it from the fire. It has to be hot, but you have to remove it from the fire. And then we stir it until you have a mixture with no clumps in it, and that's when we add the eggs. We actually forgot to show you the eggs in the beginning. So there he goes, he's gonna mix it, keep mixing that, working it until everything is well incorporated, and then we add the eggs. Okay, once we don't have any clumps in our mixture, we're gonna add the 3 eggs. One, 2, and 3. Okay, once we have our 3 eggs, we're gonna start mixing, and this is the only difficult step of this recipe, because it takes about 10 to 15 minutes to work on your arm so that we can get the consistency that we want. Keep mixing, keep twirling, keep doing that for about 15 minutes, or till your arm hurts or falls apart. Okay, as we can see, Damien's arm has not fallen off yet, so he's gonna have to keep on going. This is what it looks like. Don't get desperate. Don't feel like, oh, I messed up the dough. Keep working it. Keep working that dough and keep working that arm. Right, Damien?
Yes.
It's your workout for the day. Okay, this is what your dough is supposed to look like. Okay, nice. Then on the other side, we're preheating the oil. It has to be at 392 degrees, which is really hot. That's why we're using this electric pan. We're actually going to use this electric pan because it can tell us the temperature there. Now, if you don't have that, you just make sure you let your oil preheat for about 10 minutes. Be very careful. That's the only dangerous part of this recipe. Okay, we're gonna leave it here, and next we're going to put a cup. We're gonna put our sleeve and put it. Make sure you help yourself with a cup like we did, like Damien is doing here, because if you do this, if you don't do it with a cup, it's really difficult. It's difficult enough to get it in there, but if you don't do it with a cup, it's gonna be really difficult to get it all in there without making a big mess. So make sure you use a cup to help yourself. And in the meantime, while we're filling up this cup, you're preheating your oil.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna start off by I'm gonna make some circles, okay? I'm gonna make some circle churro. And see this? Oh, I'm a master churrero, so that's why. And make sure you have a knife, which I don't. I forgot it, but there we go. Okay, now we're gonna turn it. We're gonna turn this churro. We got these big barbecue pliers over here, which we don't really need, but okay, there we go. Okay, you turn it over and you let it fry for another 3 minutes. These are really the way you like them. Like I told you, this is depending on your likes. We don't like them that burnt or crunchy. So there we go. We're gonna leave it there. Make sure you put some paper towels. And now we're gonna make some more, but we're gonna use a different technique, okay? So we're gonna do this one which is for the long ones, so that we really use all of this pan, and then we can cut them. Okay, hold on. Okay. Or we can make some simple ones like this, which are like the ones we have here in Mexico at the bakeries, which are just plain churros about this size. There we go. Okay, for the mixture, we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of cinnamon and about 1/4 cup of sugar, okay? You mix it well with your little baby hands, mix it really well, and then we get the churro in there. Okay, we got this circle one, the first one that we made, and we're gonna cover it all with this sugar, okay? Make sure you do it while it's hot, so that all the sugar, oh, he broke it, okay? So that all the sugar is well in there, okay? We're making the rest. We'll show you a picture of the finished product. There we go. Okay, so this is what our finished product looks like. This is the first one that we made. We're still making some more. Go ahead and try it, Damien. How good is that?
Very good.
Very good? Okay, nice. All right, we hope you enjoyed this recipe. Send us pictures of what you made with your family. Say bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.